Morning. Today I realised that I wanted to say something about when we resist something and creativity. So if we're resisting something, this can be what's going on in our minds. Something comes up and we go, I don't want that, 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 it's not fair, I don't want that. And we get so subsumed in, and if you notice when we do this, I don't want that thing, there's a closing down and a turning away and a contracting. And when we do all of this closing down and turning away and contracting, firstly, the body remembers it, so it's it just adds to our general feeling of and all those little bits of turn into a greater feeling of discomfort that we think we've got to work out. Whereas in actual fact, a lot of it is just lots of little bits of, oh, I don't want this. So they can't really be named. And secondly, if we're going, oh, I don't want this, I don't want this, there isn't any space. It's like when you're in a room and somebody's got a really good idea, but because you're going, no, I don't want this, I don't want this, can't hear, we can't pick anything else up. And I'm not talking about necessarily a real other person, but our own innate wisdom. There isn't any space for it to turn up because we're going like that. So sometimes all that's required, I say all that's required is we can say, no, I don't want this. I don't. We can be very clear, I absolutely do not want this, but it's here. And even in that sigh, even in that mental, physical sigh, there is a surrender. There is acceptance. And when we go, there is a physical release. When we go, but it's here. Then we can allow ourselves to feel the sadness or the grief or the frustration of what it is that we don't want, rather than just trying to keep it away, I don't want it. And if we allow that to move through, we're not storing it for another time, where it just adds to a big blob of yuckiness. The other thing that happens is once we go, oh, I don't want this, but this is what's here. Then, because we become a little quieter, then there's the opportunity for something green, a new shoot of something, a new viewpoint, some creativity. Now, the thing is, we can't trick ourselves like this. We can't go, right, I'm surrendering, where's the creativity? I can't tell you how many times I've tried that. Oh man. So it requires us to be honest. Yep, I'm not doing that anymore. We kind of really have to just go, ugh, no, I don't want this, but it is here. Fuck. And that gives room for other stuff. Well, firstly, we're not holding on to stuff that isn't doing us any favours. And secondly, it not necessarily like this immediately, but it gives a little bit of room for us to breathe and to literally breathe into whatever's going on. And then maybe something else can pop up. Maybe there's a moment of inspiration, maybe it's a phone call, maybe somebody else, maybe it's the fact that somebody's been suggesting something, and because we've been so close to everything, we haven't been able to hear it. And maybe when we just go, oh fuck, yeah, this is how it is, maybe then we can actually start to take on board somebody else's viewpoint, or even our own viewpoint. So, acceptance and surrender. They're strange words, and they can be misconstrued, I think, and perceived as weakness. I'll talk about that another time maybe, but yeah. And the first step of all of this, of course, is awareness, and it's recognising that we're going, I don't want it, this isn't right, this isn't how it's supposed to be, why is it me, why is it happening to me? All that kind of stuff. When we realise that we're mentally doing this, holding on, the moment that we realise, that's fabulous, and that's where it starts. So let's not beat ourselves up by thinking we're supposed to surrender automatically and be, it isn't where it starts. It starts with recognising that we're holding on. It's up to you.